CA is the only career option that can give you respected job and good career. Basically, this is a myth. All the finance and accounting folks who were trying to build their career while doing CA, and if you failed and if you think that if you couldn't do CA, then there is nothing left, or like MBA, there is nothing left. Let me break down this to you that there are other options also available, many options like CFA, ACCA, CPA, EA, and many more are there right now. In this video, let us do a comparison and break the myth that CA is the only option. We will compare up with CPA and EA. Both are US tax credentials, and so we will be taking that into account right now, and we will just do a detailed research and the analysis of which credential will be better, or the pros and cons. I will tell you about each and every thing about the scope, the salary, the difficulty, the growth of all these three, and then you will have to decide which is better for you. This video is basically to do a detailed breakdown of CPA, CA and EA, and to make the best decision as per your convenience, which will suit you. First of all, let us do with the basic thing. What is CA, CPA and EA? So as we all know, CA is Chartered Accountant. It is mainly focused into Indian audit, taxation, accounting and finance roles. It has a huge scope. So now CPA is basically a US based course, which is you can say in a simple language like CPA is the CA of USA. Okay, CPA has all the rights like CA has in India to do the audits, accounting, tax return, finance roles, but it is US based. Okay, US GAAP is followed, GAAP, generally accepted accounting principles. So it is based on that. Now the EA, enrolled agent. So what is enrolled agent? It is a US tax expert licensed by the US IRS, Internal Revenue Services. It is not, like has a very broad scope like accounting, also auditing, taxation and everything, finance. So it is a specialist kind of role. You will become a US tax specialist, only focused into taxation. Okay, it is a pure taxation expert. So CPA and CA are a generalist. They have general role. They can do auditing, accounting, taxation or any other finance role, but EA is a specialist, okay, specialized into US taxation. And in today's corporate market or anywhere, specialists are more, are in demand. If you are a specialist of something, then you will be in huge demand. So now, let us do the best thing first, the salary comparison. So many of the DMs which I get on Instagram or anywhere, it is all about the salary and the scope. So as a CA, definitely it is a very high privilege credential in India. A fresher can earn easily 6 to 10 LPA after doing the CA, and with 5 years of experience, obviously it can go to 15 to 25 LPA. Also, you can do your own practice as a CA and everything. Whereas in CPA, you will start with 8 to 15 LPA job in MNC companies in India, US based companies. They have their branches in India. There you can get a good respected corporate role, starting with 8 to 15. Whereas in EA, as a fresher, you can demand up to 6 to 12 LPA starting salary. And also the benefit, as a EA you can get is, if you are interested into freelancing work, you can start your freelancing, file the US clients tax returns. You can make your career there also with your corporate jobs. So here you can earn in dollars as well if you're working for US clients. And like the tax season is seasonal. Okay, the growth in a freelancing is not very exponential. You have to first build a client base, and during the tax season you will get the returns to file, and then you can earn. In the off seasons there will be very less work and less clients, obviously. So this was all about the salary. Now the scope. So there is no doubt for CA in India there is a huge scope. Okay, if it has a huge recognition and it is a well respected credential in India, but the only con is, if you look at a global level, CA is not that much recognized. It has a huge presence in India only, but at a global level, at a worldwide level, it has a limited recognition. Okay, whereas CPA is highly recognized all over the world. In any country you go, a CPA is recognized and it is well known, well respected kind of credential, but mostly into corporate roles. Okay, whereas enrolled agent again is a globally recognized certification because of US companies. As we know that all the US companies are all over the world, and all the US companies has to follow a tax compliance. And for tax compliance, they will definitely hire a CPA or a EA. So EA also has a global recognition, just like CPA. It is a growing industry right now because the tax outsourcing work from US has increased in the last decade. So the only cons which I think is personally is that EA are not very recognized due to low awareness. Many people in India don't recognize EA because they are not aware about it. But if you look at a global level, the worldwide level, EA and CPA are globally recognized. High demand and low awareness is the only con right now, but in future it will grow. It is currently growing. The outsourcing work from US has increased. So these are, if you are like sitting in India and want to work for US clients, then EA is a very good option. And why I'm saying that low in supply, because right now if you see at the statistics, India has only 3,600 EA, and all over the world there are only 65,000 to 67,000 EAs only. Mostly all are in the US. In India, registered and active EA are 3,600 only. Now you will think like, if it is so good, like it will be very difficult kind of exam. But trust me, difficulty and the opportunity are not very correlated in this situation. So let us talk about the difficulty and time taken for all these three. For CA, definitely that it takes around 5 to 7 years, including articleship, and it is a very tough exam. The passing rate is very low in India, hardly 10 to 12% or less than that. And if you clear it in single attempt, then it will take 5 to 7 years. Otherwise, it can take more, Whereas CPA is usually a very expensive exam. So there will be 4 parts which you need to clear, and it needs the credential basis. If you have 150 credits, then only you can appear for CPA exam. 150 credits means in US what happens, like to be eligible for a CPA you need to have 150 credits. If you convert it into Indian education system, so basically you will have to have a bachelor's degree plus a master's degree in finance and accounting. So you have to do either BBA BCom or MBA MCom. So then only you will have like 150 credits, and then you will be eligible. Then you will file a state, you will choose a state, and your background verification will be there. Then you will appear for all the 4 exams. There is also some kind of limit, like within 3 years you need to clear all the 4 papers. Otherwise, if you are unable to clear, then again you have to restart with the first paper. After that also you have to work under a CPA for 2 years to get your license. So these are kind of, it is a restriction or rigid kind of pattern is there. Now EA, the difficulty level is very low as compared to CA or CPA, because there are only 3 exams in EA: the individual, business tax, and client representation in front of IRS. And all the 3 exams are MCQ based. There will be like 100 MCQs which you need to clear. There will be no negative marking. The best thing is there will be no negative marking in this. So, and there will be no articleship, and you can complete it. So what I'm trying to tell is, it is not always about choosing the hardest path. It is not like that. There is nothing a hard rule, like if you will choose the hardest part like CA or CPA, then only you will get success. You have to choose the smartest path. Like tax is an evergreen field, be it inflation or anything. Like the COVID came, but the tax filing work did not stop. AI also cannot take the tax filing work, the compliance work, or the client representation. Like AI cannot represent the client in front of the IRS. So these kind of works cannot be taken by inflation or like the economic downturn or the AI. So it is a very secure kind of field. So you have to be very smart to choose this career. Now like the additional part I would like to add is like all kind of myths which I get into DMs. So I will cover some of the myths, because then the video will be too long. So first is myth which I get is, people in DM ask me like, CA is the only field in India which will give me respected job or high growing career. So right now we all discussed like what a CA can get and what a CPA or EA can get. So it is not like only CA can give you a good career or a respected job. There are many other options. EA is one of them. Second is, the scope of EA is very limited. Okay, I would not agree with this, because the scope is not limited, the awareness is limited. People are not aware about this certification. US companies are outsourcing their tax compliance work very rapidly. Like the demand for a US tax expert is increasing, but it is our fault that the supply is very low. So I just want to increase the awareness for this certification, that you can do this and you can build a good career. The third and the last myth, which I will just cover and close this, is that foreign certifications, like are very expensive. So I agree that you have to pay in dollars for the certification, but the ups and downs, like the pros and cons, if you compare, is like way too much. Whereas EA you can complete within 1 year. This course can be completed within 1 year, only 3 subjects you have to clear. Whereas in CA you will take around 5 to 6 years or 7 years maybe. So compare 1 year and 5 years. So you will get 4 extra years to earn. So that is a good thing. Like even if you're paying in dollars, it is not too expensive like CPA. Okay, you can recover it. The basic package 6 to 12 LPA, 5 to 9 LPA into a big MNC form, you can easily recover. The ROI is great, by the way. The ROI is good, so you can easily recover whatever the fees you have paid. Only thing about this awareness thing, like I just want to tell you why it is my personal opinion, like nothing, I'm not being biased towards EA. It's my personal opinion that it is a fast track career completed within, like 1 year, can be started right after graduation, and it can be cleared, and it will make you a job ready person, basically. Global income exposure, do freelancing, do job, whatever you want to do, you can earn anyways. Specialization is into taxation. As we discussed, taxation is an evergreen field, never gonna die. AI cannot replace it, economy cannot affect it. Okay, the only thing I'm suggesting you right now is, if you want to make a career, if you want to make a career choice, make a smart one. Okay, don't be don't follow what everyone is doing. Instead, do some research. From this video, take help and make the best choice for you. And if you have any questions, you can just ask me in the comments, and you can follow Skillify me on Instagram also. There I get lots and lots of DMs regarding this doubts and everything, where I actively clear every student's doubt. Make the best choice, and best of luck for your career, and thank you.